today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a new way to make a cute little shop card. So this is not my idea. I had taken a class with Online Crafts and they showed sort of this technique. It's super, super easy. So it can stand up on its own. It's got this gusseted bottom and this measures 6 by 6. So you can see how adorable it is. And this is using the Not Too Shabby shop coffee shop ephemera that can be found in Jamie's shop. The link is in the description box below, but we're going to go ahead and get started. So what you're going to need for this particular card is a variety of adhesives, whatever suits you. You're going to need a piece of cardstock that measures 9 by 6. So what you're going to do is you're going to score on one side 1/2 inch, and then the other side you're going to score at 6.5, 7, 7.5, 8, 8.5. Once you've done your scoring, then you're going to go ahead and fold kind of like a fan. So you're going to fold it like a fan. So the first one's going to be away from you, and then towards you, away from you, towards you, and then away from you. And then the top one is just going to fold over. And so that is your card base. Pretty easy. So for my measurements for this card, I've got this piece right here. So this is a 6 by 6 piece of paper. And then I just went ahead and I used my paper trimmer to cut a square out. So the square, I believe, is 1/2 inch on 2 sides and 3/4 inch on 2 sides. And I just set it in my paper trimmer and just kind of did my best to sort of line it up at the 1/2 inch mark and only going up to 3/4. And then I did the same on the other side, and then I did 1/2 inch. And then you could, if you wanted to, use a die. So I'll be using this card base for a different type of card later on in the month, and I used a die to cut out the inside. But for this one, I wanted a nice wide opening, so that's what I did for that. And then you need your pieces for the inside. And so these are going to be my pieces for the inside. And then I did, this is from Jamie, her idea of kind of creating a shelf. So the shelf in this case measured 1 1/4 by 6. And then I scored at 1/2 inch. And then I used my scallop punch to scallop the edges to kind of give that look right there. So I'm going to go ahead and lay this stuff down just so that we can go ahead and get started. I think I'm going to use glue. And this is my Barely Arts glue, which I am a big fan of this glue. On Jamie's Facebook site, there was a question about what our favorite sort of craft supplies are, and I put Barely Arts glue because I really like the tip, and I don't have very many problems with getting the ink to flow. So the paper that I'm using is from this month's subscription box, and this one is called, go ahead and get that down. This one is called, I've got it right here, Hummingbird Letters, and so it's this paper right here. And so the paper that I used for the sample is the B paper, the other paper that comes in the sub box. So I've got that, and then this one I've gone ahead and I just put some score tape down. And so I'm going to lay that down here. So we've got that right here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to kind of decorate this space right here before I go ahead and put my main thing down. So this piece is going to actually end up going right here. So I kind of wanted to make sure that I'm not putting pieces there that we don't need. So I'm going to go ahead and I could put, I'll probably blocked. I think I'm going to put this right here. So I've got my foam tape here. This is from Ulta New foam tape. And so I'm going to kind of get a piece off of here. And so I know that I'm also going to have a piece come down. So I don't want anything that's going to kind of block those pieces. So I'm putting these on foam because there is kind of space for that. I'm going to put the coffee here. So these little ephemera pieces are adorable. I hear that there is paper coming. And let's see. I think I'll just do, I don't think I need these ones because I don't think there's going to be some base. I'll just do this one. And it comes with things also that you could do, like well, it's like a soda shop or a coffee shop or a diner. And if I need more pieces, I'll see once I lay everything down. Okay, so I've got a few pieces there that'll just make life easier for me. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this piece down, and I think it's going to go this way. So I thought about doing glue, which you could totally do, but I'm actually going to use score tape. I think in the other one I used glue. So just put a little score tape down at the top and what's going to be the bottom. There's that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to do one side at a time. So I'm going to do the bottom first. Okay, and now I'm going to do the top. So I'm going to lay that kind of down because I want to be able to put this in an envelope. So it needs to be able to lay flat, which it will. I kind of lay it down like this and kind of get it down like so. Okay, so now we've got our card. Okay, and it will stand up. It's just okay. So now we're going to finish decorating it. So the top of it measures 2 1/4 by 6. I scored at 1/2 inch, and then I scored one line to one side of it. And the reason being is because I wanted to create this small little gusset. So it kind of created a little gusset right there. Okay, so this is the piece that's going to get glued right on the top like this. So it's got that sort of shop cafe look. So for this, I'm going to go ahead and just use score tape again, but I mean, you can use glue. Glue totally works. But for this one, I'm just laying it down this way. And then you just kind of put it near the top. And there we go. Cute, right? And then we're going to go ahead and put this on right here, like so. So I'm going to go ahead and just use this piece right here. And okay. And there we go. So isn't that cute? Now we're going to decorate the front. So I've got my my little girl here that I'm going to decorate, but I'm kind of want her to not be hanging off the edge. So she's going to be kind of hanging inside like there. So I kind of have to figure out where I'm going to lay my glue. So I need my glue at the bottom feet and just kind of like that. So it's not a lot she's hanging on to here. Okay, she'll stay on there pretty good with the glue. Okay, so there's that. Then I've got this floral, this vase with flowers, which I'm going to put right here. That's what I do. That. Now, if I want to, I can put, which I might do later, put a little sentiment right in here. But now your card is pretty much done, and you've got this super cute little shop card that will stand up. My table's a little wonky, but it will stand up, and it will flatten and fit into a 6x6 envelope. And so that's it. So here are the this one I didn't do a fancy top to, which is kind of my prototype. And isn't that cute? Thank you for watching. I hope you guys make these. They're really fun and easy. This is Cindy with Playing with the Heart.